Deep inside the human brain lies something ancient, something sacred, something that has been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years. A small crystalline structure shaped like a pine cone resting in the center of your mind, the pineal gland. It may seem insignificant, yet this tiny organ holds one of the greatest mysteries of human existence. It has been called the seat of the soul, the eye of Horus, the third eye, the bridge between the physical world and the infinite. The ancient Egyptians carved it into their temples. The Greeks wrote about it in their philosophies. The Hindus depicted it as the shining point between the brows, the Ajna chakra. Every ancient civilization knew that hidden within the human body existed a doorway, a portal to higher dimensions of awareness. Modern science has long dismissed this idea. For centuries, the pineal gland was thought to be nothing more than a hormonal regulator controlling sleep and circadian rhythm. But recent discoveries are revealing something far more extraordinary. Inside the pineal gland, researchers found tiny calcite crystals capable of producing piezoelectric energy, meaning that just like quartz, it can convert mechanical vibrations into electrical signals. This discovery changed everything, because it suggests that the pineal gland is not just biological, it is electromagnetic. It may function as an antenna capable of receiving and transmitting frequencies from realms we cannot yet measure. When you dream, when you meditate, when you fall into deep states of stillness, this small gland awakens. It releases a mysterious molecule known as DMT, the so-called spirit molecule, which creates vivid inner visions and dissolves the boundaries between mind and matter. Many who have experienced this awakening describe it as seeing beyond the illusion of reality, as if the mind suddenly remembers that it is part of something vast, infinite, and intelligent. This is the forgotten secret, the truth that ancient teachers tried to preserve. That human consciousness is not confined to the body, that the pineal gland is the link between human and cosmos, between thought and creation. When it vibrates at the right frequency, perception changes. The senses expand. Time slows. You begin to feel energy moving through you. The invisible becomes visible. Every thought, every emotion becomes a wave that shapes the fabric of reality itself. And this is not mysticism, this is resonance. Every frequency carries information, and the pineal gland is the decoder of the universe's hidden language. This is why ancient initiates guarded this knowledge so carefully. They understood that whoever controlled perception controlled reality. And so the world was taught to forget. Over centuries, humanity's inner technology was slowly deactivated. The pineal gland began to calcify, literally hardening due to chemicals like fluoride, heavy metals, electromagnetic pollution, and chronic stress. Artificial light disrupted its natural rhythm. Disconnection from nature severed the flow of Earth's magnetic harmony. Humanity lost touch with the silence within. The doorway closed and the infinite mind went dormant, but it can be reawakened through stillness, through breath, through awareness. When you close your eyes, breathe deeply, and bring your attention to the center of your forehead, you begin to reactivate the forgotten antenna of your consciousness. Meditation is not just relaxation, it is recalibration. In that silence, the pineal gland begins to pulse with the same rhythm as the Schumann resonance, the natural heartbeat of the planet. At that moment, you are no longer separate from the earth. You are in sync with the universe. Every great mystic, from the east to the west, spoke of this awakening. They described a light blooming inside the head, a fountain of awareness that expands beyond thought. They said that once the third eye opens, the illusion of separation collapses. You see yourself in all things in yourself. This is the power humanity has forgotten. The pineal gland is not just an organ, it is a living interface between dimensions. It connects the human nervous system with the universal field of information. It is the point where the mind meets the infinite. When activated, intuition sharpens, creativity expands, and a deep peace replaces the chaos of thought. This is not fantasy, it is the potential of the human being fully awakened. Tesla, Da Vinci, and countless visionaries hinted at this state of expanded perception. They accessed patterns and knowledge that transcended their time because their consciousness was tuned to a higher frequency, one that ordinary perception cannot reach. The pineal gland is the key to that frequency. Imagine the implications. If every human being remembered how to activate their inner light, how to access the infinite intelligence within, fear would disappear. Division would dissolve. We would realize that the universe is not something outside of us, it is something unfolding through us. That is why this truth was buried, forgotten, covered by the noise of the modern world. Because a fully awakened mind cannot be controlled. A mind connected to the infinite becomes limitless, free, ungovernable. It no longer consumes reality, it creates it. The pineal gland is the forgotten bridge between science and spirit, the meeting point of physics and consciousness. It is where your thoughts become energy and your energy becomes form. Within that crystal deep in your brain lies the memory of who you truly are, not just a human being, but a cosmic being, a fragment of infinity, experiencing itself through your eyes. When you understand this, life changes. The trivial becomes sacred. The ordinary becomes divine. Every breath, every sound, every heartbeat becomes a reminder that you are not just living in the universe. The universe is living through you. So tonight, as you close your eyes, remember the ancient secret. Breathe deeply. Silence your mind. And know that the same light that burns in the stars is glowing right now inside you. The pineal gland is not asleep. It is waiting for you to remember.